This is actually part of a plan. They lay it out in their 5-year plans for the technology they want to acquire. If they can generate it indigenously, great. If they can't, because they want to get it fast, they'll steal it.
China alone is responsible for hacks to almost 700 public and private targets in the U.S. in the last 5 years.
One of the reasons why China's most sophisticated airplane looks like the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter is because they stole some of the technology from the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter.
When you look at pictures of it, you go, man, that looks familiar.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg from the Chinese side.
Google says it and at least 20 other companies were victims of a targeted cyber attack originating in China.
A very sophisticated cyber attack on the health insurer Anthem.
This intrusion is once again the work of state-sponsored espionage groups based in China.
And then the Chinese escalated. They spent a year inside the Office of Personnel Management, the most boring bureaucracy in America.
They stole 22 million files of highly classified security clearance applications. That is an intelligence nightmare. The Chinese now have all sorts of detailed information about your family members, foreign friends that you may have, that could be used to actually recruit assets for the Chinese government sometime in the future.
By 2020, they were back at it in a much more sophisticated way.
The FBI and federal cybersecurity agents are warning that hackers linked to the Chinese government are trying to steal research on coronavirus vaccines and therapies.
The way jet fighter designs might have been a decade ago. Coronavirus has become the holy grail because the country that wins the race for the vaccine and the treatment of COVID-19 will become a new kind of power, able to spread that vaccine around the world. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, as China has spread its economic tentacles through the world, it has recognized that the networks it is selling to everybody else across fiber optic cable and 5G networks gives them an element of control that a few years ago they could scarcely have even imagined.